What it be, Two Movies here. Since this month is a Black History Month, this whole month I am doing my reviews for films that celebrate Black culture. So here is my review for the 1978 film The Wiz. Now, The Wiz, of course, it is a bit of a updated version of the classic Wizard of Oz movie. This film was directed by Sidney Lumet, who gave us 12 Angry Men, starring the legendary Diana Ross as the character of Dorothy, who is this home school teacher who tries to save her dog from a storm. And she is whisked away to this urban fantasy land called Oz, and she ends up killing the Wicked Witch of the East upon her arrival. And she is told about the Wiz, who is actually portrayed by Richard Pryor here. And of course, the Wiz could help her get back to Manhattan. So Dorothy has to, ease on down the road here, and she is accompanied by three. Obviously, we know the story of the Wizard of Oz. She is accompanied by the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Carrie Lyon. Here in question, the Scarecrow is portrayed wonderfully by the late great King of Pop himself, Michael Jackson. R.I.P. MJ. The Tin Man was played by Nipsey Russell, while the Carrie Lyon was played by Ted Ross. Obviously the original Wizard of Oz is a classic. I always will prefer the original Wizard of Oz over this, to be honest here. But The Wiz is a classic itself. I really love this movie. Some of the best iconic. Parts of it really takes place in New York City too. While the original, of course, took place in Kansas and stuff like that, this thing took place in New York City, which New York City in the 70s, by the way. Dang, it looks totally different than New York now, but anyway. Yeah, again, there wasn't a virus back in the days that destroyed New York, so anywho. Like a few other people here, you've got Mabel King, who portrays the role of the Wicked Witch of the West. And Mabel King, she's not Margaret Hamilton, okay? She's not as, creepy as Margaret Hamilton was or anything like that. But Mabel King, who of course played the maid in Billy Madison, by the way, she was pretty good in this. I really quite like, Mabel King as the Wicked Witch of the West. Lena Horne as Glinda the Good Witch was cool casting. Teresa Merritt as N.E.M. Delma Carpenter as the as the Good Witch here. You had music by Quincy Jones, by the way. I always keep forgetting that Quincy Jones did the music for this. Michael Jackson, obviously he's the king. He was the king of pop. Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow was brilliant casting. Holy cow, what a great performance that was. Michael Jackson really, played the Scarecrow well. He moved great as the Scarecrow. He's Michael Jackson. One more key act for him. And obviously you had some really iconic great songs here. The songs in question are, of course, obviously Ease on Down the Road is a great one. You Can't Win by Michael Jackson. Of course, A Brand New Day. Some really iconic songs here. And of course, they got turned into a Broadway show as well. And of course, not so long ago, they actually did do NBC did do The Wiz Live, which had not Bruno Mars. The Wiz Live had Neo in it. So I really quite like the Wiz Live, by the way. I even saw the cast of the Wiz Live perform at the Macy's Parade, so there's that too. And believe it or not, I actually saw Diana Ross in person one time at the Macy's Parade, so I got a bit of a connection with the Wiz here. But anyway, that aside, the Wiz is just super iconic. You got Ease on Down the Road so much times in this. You're gonna have that song Ease on Down the Road stuck in your head so many times. If you guys, you also had scarecrows in this who are actually humans in a way. I always found that should be weird that you get humans as scarecrows, or humans as crows, I might say. But that aside, if you guys haven't really seen The Wiz, give it a go. The movie got released in 1978, and it's a movie that still holds up today. Like, lots of, black folks today will probably tell you that they actually even prefer The Wiz over The Wizard of Oz. Which I guess I could, see why. I mean, I still prefer The Wizard of Oz. Not because of race thing, but I just find The Wizard of Oz should be more of a classic. But The Wiz, I guess I can see why, black folks will prefer The Wiz over The Wizard of Oz, But it's still a really iconic, classic film, and I really adore it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen The Wiz? If so, what you thought? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What's some of your favorite music from The Wiz? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timu signing out.